Hello, welcome to my cards for the week. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Deborah Jane Sutton. I'm an energy healer and mentor and a very passionate card reader. Although to be honest with you, I'm not actually reading the cards so much as just stuff comes when I turn them over. Today we've got 4 cards that have come out. Very exciting times, stuff's going on. This is Palm Sunday. Yes, today is the 28th of March 2021. So happy Easter, happy Passover, Purim, whatever you're celebrating. This is the big Easter week coming up. It's also this card, the first card out is the Judgment card, which anyone that follows me knows has been coming out time and time again, although it didn't come out last week, but it's come out first this week. So what does that tell us? Now, my interpretation of the Judgment card is all about your life purpose. Your life purpose. What are you doing here? Why did you incarnate on Earth at this time? Because if you don't know and you haven't worked it out, then it might be something to meditate on, because you're being called and it's now. It's happening now, okay? This is the life purpose calling you. It's a moment of truth and clarity. Now, there's a lot going on in the collective. That's kind of all falling into place and everything happening, you know, as it should, as we know. For the purpose of raising the level of consciousness. So for the purpose of raising the level of consciousness of all of humanity. Okay, now this card is a bit of a wake-up call. This is a bit of a wake-up call, and it's basically saying, are you ready? Are you ready to do what you came here to do? Now, whether that be healing, way showing or helping or whatever, you know, you could be raising vibrations through your music. You could be raising vibrations through sharing yoga and Tai Chi, Qigong, things like that. You could be raising vibrations through your words, through your inspiration, through your books, through your poems. You could be raising vibrations by helping others see the truth of who they really are. You could be helping others. You could be raising vibrations by helping those that can't look after themselves, and you're catering to their needs. You could be helping others by harmonizing energy, by just loving. I don't know why I said just then, because loving's the be all and end all, as far as I'm concerned. So whatever it is, we need to get going with it, because this week stuff's happening. Big stuff out in the collective, revelations, okay? So, you know, what's happening in the collective is basically a lot of truths being revealed. A lot of people are aware of this, but there are so many people that aren't, and it's going to come as a bit of a shock. So waking up is can be a little bit traumatic. It depends how you get woken up, right? You know, you get woken up by a little whisper of, you know, love you and a cup of tea, not so bad. But if you get woken up with a bucket of cold water, that really can make your heart go, can't it? So it's really kind of important to remember that. So we're here basically, hopefully you're awake to the energy that you are, the power that you are, the creator that you are. And together, we're raising the consciousness level and the vibrations so that others may also wake up. Because remember, you're not going to wake people up by telling them. Everything is energy. Words, beliefs, thoughts, opinions, you, other people, books, videos, everything is energy. So just by telling somebody your opinion, it's not going to wake them up, because if they're not resonating at that frequency, they're not going to be able to take it on board. I'm seeing a lot of posts at the moment that are like, why are people not waking up? Well, I'll tell you why people are not waking up. If you need to read, you don't need to, but if you want to know why people are not waking up, a fantastic book I recommend is Dolores Cannon, 3 waves of volunteers and the new Earth. She speaks very clearly about the fact that there are 3 waves of star seeds that have come in to help raise the frequency on planet Earth at the moment. And those members of humanity that are struggling to wake up are the Earthers. They've only ever incarnated on Earth, so they don't have those other experiences that we have, even though we don't remember them. Our soul is very aware that we've traveled, you know, galactically and what have you, and what galactic families we've come from and stuff like that. So Earthers are naturally more complacent about their spirituality. So they're very connected to Mother Earth. So, you know, these far-reaching, you know, ideas, they're going to have difficulty to grasp. And so basically all we can do is to help them by loving. Because if you've got somebody who has ability, here's a lower level of consciousness, okay? I'm going to use my chart. I'm going to use my chart. This chart, I want you to remember this chart. So this is the chart of consciousness where it has all the different, like these are emotions on this one, but levels of consciousness. This is like a chart of levels of consciousness, okay? And everything is energy, so therefore everything has a frequency, and therefore everything can be mapped on this chart somewhere, okay? Now, people that are vibrating down here at, let's say, fear, they're living in a suffering, right? This is word says suffering, right? They think that the world the life is happening to them, that they have no control over their own situation, that there is a greater power, and they have absolutely no control over that. That's if they believe that the universe or the planet is an unsafe place. You know, they're in a very contracted state. I always like to think of this contraction and this expansion as being the heart. When it's contracted, it's not right for you. When it's expanded, it is. The universe is always expanding, and we are always expanding. So we expand into more of who we are, okay? And people here might think that, you know, life is happening for us. They might think you have to work really hard for it, though. You have to work really hard. You know, and then people that are vibrating at this level, they understand that life isn't happening to them, that they are not a victim of their circumstances. They understand that life is happening for them. So even the perceived negative experiences, they realize is a reflection of a part of them, and they take the opportunity to use that to heal and to release and to grow and to learn and to evolve. Okay, and then the higher up the chart you go, you realize that life is happening through you, and that you actually align with source energy and allow that beautiful life force just to flow through you, and therefore you're doing what you love. You're sharing your divine gifts, your divine skills, which bring you joy. So it's a win-win-win situation. And then at the very, very top, you realize that you are life. So basically, if you are talking to somebody who's vibrating here and full of fear and in a contracted state of being, they're not going to resonate with any of the truths that you want to share. They're not going to resonate with them. So that's why they can't hear them, right? That's why they might be able to see something, but they can't hear it. They don't understand it. They're not taking it on board because they're not resonating with it, because everything is energy, including you, including them, including your thoughts, your opinions, their thoughts, their opinions. Okay, so it's not that they're not listening to you. It's not that there's anything negative or whatever. It's just that they are not resonating with the frequency of that thought, okay, or that belief of the world being a safe place. So how do we help people move from here up into love, where you believe that the world is a beautiful place and that miracles occur? You know, how do we shift people? The only way you can do it is by loving them. By loving them, making them feel good, okay? Because when you make them feel good, that's going to raise their frequency. If anyone, just think of someone in the street, a random act of kindness, and you just look at someone and they just puff up as an expansion because you've acknowledged them, you've shared some caring, some compassion, and that's boosted them. If you keep trying to tell them your opinions, that's just going to like make them go like this, contract even more, and it's certainly not going to help you. So it is difficult. I mean, I agree, you know, we want people to have the information, but on the other hand, some people might not be able to cope with some of these truths. You know, they need to be able to grasp them at the level of consciousness they're at. And then it's like teaching. You're not going to teach a 4-year-old stuff that's in secondary school. You know, you've got to teach a 4-year-old what a 4-year-old needs to learn, and then just hope that they can learn bit by bit by bit to raise their level of consciousness to these higher frequency beliefs of like life-affirming beliefs and self-love beliefs and beliefs that, you know, you are sovereign and you are free, you are healthy, you know, a belief whereby, you know, lemons, why is no one talking about lemons? I mean, if you want to keep harmful viruses at bay, drink lemon juice every day, you know. So anyway, I've gone off on a tangent. I always try and make it short, never works. I apologize for that. But basically, this is about you being ready to serve. This is what you came here for. This is what you came here for. You chose it. You might not remember, but you chose to serve humanity by helping them raise their level of consciousness. And you do that through helping them raise their vibration, which can be done through food and love and, you know, all sorts of ways, beautiful ways, you know, inspiring words, connecting with their heart in some way, helping them connect with their heart, helping them embody their divinity within their physical bodies, all sorts of ways. You know, I've already mentioned, I think, loads of ways. You'll know what your gift is. You'll know what your gift is. So it's time to do it. Okay. Now, the next card that came out is the Empress. She's all about creation. She's Mother Earth. So this is like your purpose is about helping Mother Earth, and she's feminine. There's a very feminine energy about this. And this is about your creative, fertile, powerful energy. And this is about you being creative and powerful, and being the creative, powerful. I want to say woman because she's so feminine, but I just don't want to do an injustice to the beautiful, gorgeous, heart-centered men out there who are doing it for humanity within all the glorious ways that they are. But there is a very feminine energy about this card. But this is about time to bloom. You know, she literally is time. She's a pregnancy card as well. But this is about all that stuff that you've been learning, all that stuff that you've been creating, you know, whether it be a website, a business, you know, healing modality, whatever it may be. Now is the time to bloom. It's all happening. And there is a reminder with this card that you literally are creating your reality through your beliefs. If you believe it, it's happening for you. And if you don't believe it, it won't be. So really, it's time to choose the beliefs that you want to create your reality, because I can't stress it enough from one of my own personal aha moments, that you are through the thoughts and beliefs that you have. You know, if you don't trust somebody on the outside of you, then that's a reflection of your lack of self-trust. If you don't like someone on the outside of you, you don't, I said it in my, I think it was in my live, Facebook Live yesterday, you know, it's about loving what you don't like. You know, it's about loving what you don't like within you, within your environment, and within the collective, because it's all source. And if you push it away, that's where we get this sense of lost. And this is where we get this sense of not being complete, not feeling whole. Well, the reason you don't feel whole and complete is because you keep pushing away bits of you that you don't like. And you keep pushing away people, perhaps, that you don't like. I'm not saying invite people that you don't like into you, but just love them. You can love them from a distance. You know, if you're holding resentment or bitterness, you know, or animosity or anxiety or anything like that towards another person, that's a reflection of you. Those emotions are within you. So somewhere along the line, you need to change whatever you're thinking about whatever situation it is that resulted in that emotion. Because the emotion is the result of a thought, right? So you need to then go backwards. If something's been created in the physical, it started in a non-physical thought form. Okay, because non-physical thought passes through you, moves energy into matter, into the physical. Okay, so it's not about pushing that person away. It's about changing the way you think about them. Does that make, I hope that makes sense. Now, the next card is the Ace of Cups. It's absolutely perfect. These cards are absolutely perfect. They're spot on this week. There's something so powerful going on this week. You know, it's, oh, wow. Anyway, so aces are always new beginnings. They're always new beginnings. So it's powerful. It's a powerful new beginning. And the cups is, emotions and intuition and spirituality and creation. So again, this is all hands on deck, literally all hands on deck, okay? Because we're starting, you're starting a whole new way of being, okay? And this is an emotional breakthrough because cups are emotions. It's an emotional breakthrough. Something's going to go like that. And you're going to go, oh my God, fear is just an illusion. The whole lot is just an illusion. And you know what? You can play your role, play your part by doing what you love most. How is that? I mean, that's amazing for just turning everything around. You know, you've probably spent most of your life doing what you haven't enjoyed and maybe doing a little bit of what you enjoyed at the weekends, thinking you can't afford the time, you can't afford the money, you know, being so programmed. But you know, the glory of what's going on is you not only can you do whatever you want, whatever you're inspired to do, following your heart. Not only that, but you're actually being asked to do it. People, you know, source is saying, please, please, please do it now. Please do what you love. Please do it now. Don't do it for yourself, do it for humanity. Okay? Because if you love doing something, there's something you're good at, there's something you enjoy, okay? Then there's a reason that you love it, there's a reason that you enjoy it. Because you're meant to be doing it, because life was never meant to be a struggle. So this is amazing, and I love the bird here. It's like a dove of peace. There's peace and harmony, moving into a paradigm of peace and harmony. It's absolutely beautiful. Created, this is very creative, it's heart-centered, it's spiritual, it's healing, and above everything, it's loving. It's loving, it's loving. It's beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. Right, one more. There's 4 this week. One more. This is the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is all about recognition for your hard work. But it's not hard work when you follow your heart. It's not hard work. That's what I'm just saying. Things become choiceless. You enjoy everything and everything falls into place. The right people, the right place, the right ideas, the right books, everything, the right learning, everything falls into place when you follow your heart. Okay, so actually, what I want to say, my interpretation of this card this week is you're going to be acknowledged for following your heart. You're now going to reap the rewards for having followed your heart. You've probably been one of these, like, I don't know why they say black sheep, but you know what I mean. You've probably been one of these, you know, the one in the family that went off traveling and doing what have you. But now you were following your heart. That's because you're a star seed. You wouldn't be watching this, and even if you were, you wouldn't have got this far through it if you weren't a starseed. Okay, so following your heart is what you've been doing, and this card has come to let you know that you're now going to reap the benefits of having followed your heart. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. There is a message with this card of like it's like being promoted, and what I just love about it is that you're actually being promoted for doing, as I keep saying, what you enjoy, what you're good at, and what you love. You know why? Because you came here to do it. You came here to do it. You came here to do that. So it's like recognition. You know, it's like a pat on the back. You're a fully fledged starseed. Okay, so whether you're healing, guiding, helping, or way showing, or whatever it is you're doing, however you're helping, just remember the most important thing is we're helping through love. We're loving. We're loving. Okay? That's our job, to love humanity. To love humanity. To love humanity. I feel quite emotional. Stuff's kicking off. And you get to do what you love because you chose to be here at this time. So it's your life purpose. You're being called. You're creating it all. You're creating it all, and you are the powerful creator, and things are changing. Okay, and you're blessed, and I feel so blessed to do what I enjoy and what I love as well. And I want to thank you. Very emotional. Goodbye now. So thank you so much for everything that you're doing to help raise the vibrations of Mother Earth at the moment and humanity. A sincere thank you for following your heart, because now you know why you were doing that. Okay, so If you like this video and you want to keep up to date with my weekly card readings, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you are interested in doing my online Heal Yourself to Happiness course, the next one is starting at the end of April, and people are booking up now. So I only have 6 places. So please get in touch quickly. I'll put a link below. Get in touch if you want to be on that. Or get in touch with me if you want to know more about it. Okay, so that's the online course. And you can follow me on Facebook, Deborah Jane Sutton, follow me on YouTube, Deborah Jane Sutton, or you can find out more about me at my website, deborahjanesutton.com. Lots of love to you, and have a good week. I think it's going to be a good one. Bye for now. Love you.